Yes, indeed. Bob Rosner is a workplace expert. He's author of The Boss's Survival Guide. Bob, good morning.
Good morning.
So the big question is, do meetings really make us stupid?
Of course they do. When I think of meetings, I think of a piñata. Because you can't bash meetings enough. Everybody hates them.
Yeah.
And you feel like a piñata when you attend one. So meetings are a huge problem. On paper, they make sense, bringing people together, collaboration. But the reality is not that. They're a waste of time to
I
most
find
people.
it interesting in this study that women are more impacted by meetings than men.
Well, women need connection and trust. And the problem with meetings is they don't provide that. They damage it. So to me, if you really want to connect, now guys like a competitive environment. They're built differently. Women,
I would say there are women who like a competitive environment too.
on average,
I don't know any like that, but
on average. But to me, connection and trust are real keys, and we forget that.
yeah.
What can happen to make a meeting more productive, to get more out of a meeting if you have to actually have one?
Well, let me start with the bad side. A guy wrote to me a while ago. I get a lot of emails. And he said his boss got up in front of a meeting and said, "We're going to keep having meetings until I figure out why nothing's getting done around here."
You're right.
On average, executives, we attend 62 meetings a month, and about half of them are wasted. The key issue with meetings is efficiency versus effectiveness. When we try to be more efficient, we get less effective. And that's the difficult balance of meetings.
What about the composition of the meeting? Who actually attends it and what their roles are in the meeting?
Well, a lot of that isn't defined before the meeting. I have a client right now, and they run the best meeting. So I wanted to figure out what they were doing right. So I came up with the 4 Ps. First, preparation. They prepare before the meetings. It's excellent. Second, purpose. You can go around the table and everybody knows the purpose of the meeting. That doesn't usually happen. Participation is another key. If people are in the room, they should be participating. If they're not participating, why are they there? So you've got to get everybody involved. And then you need a plan moving forward. So you can run an effective meeting using the 4 Ps. I just made that up for you guys, by the way.
So meetings can actually be good in some cases.
They can work. Some of my trends that I love, there's a trend now of stand-up meetings. And they found that these meetings are 30% shorter and they cover the same amount of ground. And then there's topless meetings. It's not what you think.
Okay.
Topless meetings, you can't bring any electronics into the meeting. No phones, no computers.
No Googling, that would be a problem for Ms. Rebecca.
And what they're finding is
All right.
they're the most effective meetings.
Thanks, Bob. We appreciate it.
Bob Rosner, thanks so much.